Good morning, Michael. How you doing? All right. Let me just double check what I got going on here. Okay, do I have quick balls? Just gonna do a pre-manip check to make sure I got everything going before we start to see how long this takes me. Hell's good. Do I have quick balls? I do. Dubbins. Yo, what up, Cousin? Blisy jump scare from another tab. Classic bit. What's up, Quayvider? What's up, Ruptat? How you doing? How you doing? All right. Add. Oh, I have to. Let's get my member goal up here. I have had no new members today. I don't know what I want to. G6 blink RNG. I'll do like that. I don't know. I don't know. What are you guys interested in seeing? Maybe I'll run a poll for like a member goal. What's up, LRXC? Might as well put LRXC. LRXC. What's going on, dude? I hope you're well. Good afternoon. Actually, it's not noon yet in where my time zone. What's going on, Bumper Top? So Brandy, Horizon, Zamas. RNG Reporter looks aesthetically pleasing. It's actually Pokefinder. I'm using the nightly build of Pokefinder because I'm sick of using RNG Reporter. I'm sick of it. I can't take it anymore, fish. You have to finish it. I'm using it even though it's not done. And we're gonna see how it goes. All right. That's it. I'm done. I'm gonna crash out. What's up, OP Clan B? How you doing? How you doing? All right. Am I ready to go? I almost didn't boot up, but I overcame my anxiety, and I did it. I was having a serious anxious moment. And so I overcame it to be with you, chat. LRXC, go play Gen 3. LRXC can play whatever game they damn well want. You know, they're goated at Mario Kart. If you don't go to LRXC Twitch's if you go to LRXC's Twitch, you would know. Actually goated at Mario Kart. Is Gen 5 RNG difficult? What's the meme? Is it like a SpongeBob meme? No. Gen 5 RNG is really, really easy. A SpongeBob gif? No. I think it's SpongeBob. I can't remember. Yeah, and we're getting game audio today because I don't know. Alright, whatever. Timer start. Let's go. So the plan here for me today is to actually do some egg RNG. Because it turned, so if you don't know this, wild RNG in black and white sucks ass. It's not actually that bad. It's really not. But it's not that good comparatively. So what I will be doing is doing wild RNG for Ditto, because Ditto is in a location. Basically, NPCs can interfere with Sweet Scent in Gen 5. And so there's probably an easy enough location to get a Fungus if I really wanted to. But I'm very familiar with egg RNG. Egg RNG in black and white is probably the RNG I've done the most, like by far. And so what I'm going to do is just go for egg RNG. Nope, I don't want to do it. Oh, and we're in black and white one. If I was playing an Emerald, I could use my patch where I would have an infinite repel. Anyway. NPCs can move during the Sweet Scent animation in black and white. It's super duper annoying. And so rather than finding an area that's like relatively safe with Fungus, what I will be doing is getting a Ditto and then breeding some random Fungus with it. That's what we'll do. Now, the first thing you gotta do is Ditto's location is actually also somewhat problematic. Call it a glitch. I guess technically this is a glitch, but you can make the fog go away. Simply because you can't sweet scent in weather. I don't know when that started. Maybe Gen 4? Because you could sweet scent in weather in Gen 5 for sure. Yeah, it's in Gen 4. And so in Gen 5, you can actually get rid of weather by changing the month. Or I don't even know what you have to change. I always do month. I go the month, 1 month ahead. I go 1 month ahead, I get into a battle, and then after that, the fog just disappears and you can do a sweet scent RNG like normal. For Delta episode Deoxys, I can switch it to that. I have a save with Delta. Alright. It was good seeing you for even a brief moment, LRXC. Everybody go follow LRXC if you don't already. Guy's the GOAT. Alright, so I could have sweet scented actually, now I'm thinking about this. We'll do Deoxys. Hello, Ditto. Deoxys ORAS. RNG. I have one there already. I have a save. I tried it before. I don't know if I have to win the battle. I think I can just run. Yep, and there it is. The weather's gone. Sus stream. I should have put an Amoongus in the, I thought about putting an Amoongus in the thumbnail, but I didn't have much, Yo, the tall grass at the top of Route 7 is silent and has fungus. Are we about to pivot? Okay, well, hold on. Then I have to redo my search. This could take a while if I redo the search, because I need specific IVs. Route 7. Looking for fungus. I don't really care about the secret. That doesn't matter. I'm redoing my search, so we'll see how this goes. Actually, I should change this to be let's change this to be like a real time period. We'll just do like that. Oh, well, the thing is, I wanted shiny. I might have. Oh boy. Oh lordy. I might have forked up because I do want shiny. I shouldn't have done this. I should have kept it to my original plan. Hold on, let me pause the timer. So we're gonna reset. I mean, I guess what I should have done is open up another one. I can probably get a 0-1 rather quickly. Search. And I don't have synchro, but I don't need nature. I'm not looking for a nature. This will probably lag a little bit. Weird that the color changes when you stop clicking. Did the Terra leak of Gen 5 source code help with RNG manipulation? I don't know, and even if I did, I wouldn't say yes. Because if you use the Terra leak... while we're waiting for the search, we could talk about this. Decompilation of code. Like, if you... reverse engineering and decompilation, what you do... well, it... people say that, like, reverse engineering and decompilation is explicitly against the source, against the terms of service of Pokemon. And even if that is true, which it might not be, or it is, it kind of is in their terms of service. It's really TPCI's terms of service. I don't know what's going on with Game Freak or whatever. But the point is, like, what is decompilation? Decompilation is defined. What is like reverse engineering? Like, does reverse engineering necessarily have to be going through, does reverse engineering have to necessarily be me going through code line by line? Like, no, it could just be me doing a bunch of tests on how to actually run the game, like how the game works. Like, I would classify as the large data collection, if you know, I don't really know how else to define her other than Twitter Pokemon research. She does more than that, but Amoongus, she does like a lot of data stuff, and she doesn't always do it through like decompilation. She does a lot of it through, like, in Sword and Shield, I remember she had like a bot that did 1,000,000 fishes and stuff like that. And so it's like, is that reverse engineering? Like, maybe you can be understanding it without actually breaking down the code, right? It's not decompilation, but you still are gaining, you know, studying it, right? Anyway, besides the point, even if reverse engineering and decompilation are against the terms of service of Pokemon, they're actually legal. It doesn't matter that they're against the terms of service. Literally, it doesn't matter. Here, you know what we can probably do is, I bet you this will go faster if I set this to this. Because we need two different guys, basically. I want two different guys. Isn't decompilation, not reverse engineering, illegal? No. Go back several years. Let's go back to like, let's go back to 2011. Let's go back to 2012 to be safe. Make sure it was released in English. Oh. Yep. No, decompilation is not illegal. Decompilation is like explicitly legal. It doesn't matter if software is proprietary or anything like that. If software says, if a software's EULA, like the licensing agreement that the software has, states that you can't decompile it, that's like, you would have to get into, like, someone would have to sue you for decompiling, basically. Like, you would have to defend saying it is my right to decompile software. It doesn't matter what the end user's license agreement is versus whatever. Now, it might be illegal to share that code. It might be illegal to decompile code and then publicly put it on the internet. It might be the case where that's not allowed in specific ways or whatever, right? But decompiling for like personal use is allowed. It's just pretty much strictly legal. I don't think there's any laws in America anyway that don't allow you to do that. So the question is, it's like Pokefinder, if Pokefinder was using stuff from the Terra Leak, the Terra Leak is stolen. Like, that is stolen code, that is proprietary code that would have been acquired via theft. That's probably not legal. And yeah, I wouldn't use any code that was stolen. And I would just never do that. It's not a good idea. When I made my e-reader events, I mean, it helps that the decompilations for Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, and Fire and Leaf Green are so excellent, but like, I intentionally went out of my way to not use. People even sent me, they were like, you know, there is e-reader stuff in the Terra Leaks, you can use that. And I was like, intentionally not using it because that could make my product, like the e-reader, illegal to just exist, not necessarily to share, like to share or whatever. Like, yeah. So I wouldn't ever do anything like that. What are the benefits of Pokefinder versus RNG Reporter? Pokefinder's a lot better in many ways, but it's not like finished, so. The good news here is that if this does not pan out, I will just go back to the Ditto plan for breeding, because I have that in generator still. Oh, I don't know my date and time though, so I have to remake it. Very annoying, but we'll figure it out. What's going on, Mitt? How you doing? We are waiting on a search right now for specific stats. Because the Gen 5 searching is slow. It is not quick. Pokefinder sped it up a lot, to be fair. This is like significantly faster than RNG Reporter, so I can't complain. It's just the nature of reversing MT RNG. It's just not going to be quick unless you're doing some insane math magic stuff. And I sort of foolishly started doing a search after I had found results for a different thing, yeah. Has Game for your TPCI ever reached out to me? Nope. You guys got to remember, I'm like small potatoes. I have had a couple of pretty successful videos, but like, you know, every video Wolf Glick uploads, for example, gets like 1 million views basically, right? Like, I have like 2 videos that hit 1 million. So you guys, yeah, you just got to remember, I am small potatoes. I would be surprised if anyone at the actual TPCI company has ever seen any of my videos. I would not be surprised if like judges or VGC commentators or something have seen my videos, but I would be surprised if someone at the actual company doing like actual work has seen my videos. How do I update my old guides? If you're talking about video guides, less often than I used to. I like making written scripted videos these days more. If you're talking about retail RNG, I just did a bunch of updates pretty recently for the Gen 3 stuff to switch over to Lincoln's tools rather than using Pokefinder. Well, that sucks that there's nothing here. Okay. We're gonna go back to Giant Chasm. I wish I could specify specific IVs. And we're just gonna go with a breeding technique. We're gonna have to wait a little bit here. It shouldn't take that long, but yeah, it's gonna have to be. We're gonna wait a little longer, and then we'll be able to get started. I consider my tutorials like semi-scripted, where I plan out what needs to be done in them, and then I just do the action. I don't really need a full scripted tutorial, I don't think. Did you know that the most famous Pokemon game servers follows the same ethical logic as yours, that you can manipulate RNG and you can't clone everything? I've never heard of it. I'm not in almost any Pokemon servers. The only Pokemon servers that I'm in are My server, the Japanese RNG manipulation server, Pokefinder's development server, and Gapierre's server. Those are the only... the only Pokemon servers I'm in at all. We're gonna have to wait a little longer still, which is fine. Music is Chrono Trigger coded. I really agree, Kazan. They're Black and White 2, Black and White 1, similar RNG. They are very similar, but Black and White 2 RNG is more random, basically. You will get variable timer zeros. It kind of stinks, but that's how it be. I actually said 2 Deoxys, a clone with the battle targets for home am I cooked? No. It depends on what you're talking about also, but like, no. Like, Pokemon Home doesn't recognize any clones, or as far as I understand, it doesn't care about clones with the exception of, BDSP, as far as I can tell. And even then, its logic for BDSP is like wrong and bad. Like, I believe it doesn't let you trade Shedinja out of BDSP and Ninjask because they are clones of each other. I don't know if that's still out. But also, like, you can send clones into Home just fine. It doesn't matter. Like from Gen 5, it doesn't care. And I know Spinda also, they don't let you send Spinda out. Which it's just like so ridiculous. Like, it's actually like embarrassing, I think, that this is the state of it still. Yeah, but you cannot send a Pokemon with the same home tracker from Gen 5. It doesn't exist. So if you clone a Pokemon that was previously in Home from, like, so if you send a Pokemon into Home, then send it into Scarlet, and then clone it, and then send it back into Home, yes, that Pokemon will be flagged as illegal. But I think they just prevent you from sending it into Home. I don't think your Home game gets any punishment or your account. I think it's literally just Home will be like, this guy can't be in there. And I think that's also only if you send them both in at the same time. The search is going to take a little while, so we're just going to be being chilling until it's time. Oh my gosh, do I even have a Sweet Scent Pokemon with me? I don't. Lamau. So we're going to have to do the date glitch anyway. We're gonna have to do it again anyway. That's so funny. It's not even, I don't think that the generation code for the spots is inverted. Or I don't know if that's the way it is, but yeah, basically it displays the spots the wrong way. I don't know why they couldn't just update BDSP. Surely it can't be hard to fix it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think if I don't, because the thing is in BDSP, it would be kind of hard from my understanding of how that game's RNG manipulation works. Where's my? Do I have a sweet center? Surely. Who is it in this game? I'm looking for an oddish, but that's probably not right. I must have traded it, maybe? Oh, hello. Who are you guys? Kitten's here, and she sat on me. Hey, thank you, Joss. Appreciate you. I'm actually gonna have to go find a sweet center, I think. I must have. Ow! Stop biting my toe! Stop biting my toe! My cat's biting my toe. Ow! Stop it! Oh my god! I'm gonna have to go find a sweet center quickly. Learn set by level up in Gen 5. Oh, a fungus would do it. Oh, you know what? I bet it's in the... I think the last thing I bred in this game was a fungus. I bet you it's in the daycare. Cancel because we have results that we need. I'm almost positive I have a fungus in the daycare. Hey, thank you, Checkstar. Appreciate you. All right, we can finally begin. So we're going to restart the timer, and we're going to continue going. Time to actually begin the RNG manip. Thank you, everybody, for waiting. Yeah, fungus is the easiest sweet center in this game. That's right. Okay, he's going to tell me. I do have an Amoongus. What's really interesting is it gave me totally different results from last time. I take them both. And it has to be perfecto. Okay, cool. Okay. But yeah, it's just, to me, the BDSP thing is so embarrassing. No. I'm wanting to test out, the reason for this is wanting to use Pokefinder for, the nightly build of it to see how complete wild RNG is, basically. Because it's only in the nightly build right now. And Pokefinder does have a lot of Gen 5 features available, but... yeah. Okay, we're gonna save. Okay. Let's get the fog out of here so we can sweet scent properly. That's the wrong one. Okay. Boot up. I think they're all LXY for 0. Perfect, this one's easy. Riding my bike to get some falafel for dinner in a couple minutes. That stuff is good as fuck. Very new to me. Falafel is good. There's a pretty good place. There's a pretty good... oops, I can't sweet scent. That was insanely stupid. There's a pretty good place in my town that has falafels. I really like it. I don't eat it often, but when I do, it's yummy. I will say the best place... the food here, where we moved to, is just so good, man. There's literally a million good food places where I live, and it's just, like, so awesome compared to where I lived in New York. Okay. So, we have to do... when did I pick up? Alright. This is a 2015 gamer. I think there's like legit a place down the street for me that I've not been to yet that specializes in falafels, but... 8, 28, 1, 13, 6. One. Alright, and we're doing Eon Timer. I gotta set this up to be a DS just in case. It is on GBA mode. 1. Gen 5. We're looking at 6 seconds. It's gonna make me do a minute before, isn't it? 12. Alright. On our way to our first Ditto. Okay. So now I have to hold L, X, and Y, which is really weird. Oh my god. This is crazy. Hold on. How am I even going to do this? I just don't want to have my fingers. Okay. Alright, I'm doing it. The way I'm contorting my hand is unreal. Look at this. So my fingers are on, this finger's on X and Y, and then this finger's holding L. I better get this manip quick or else I'm gonna break my hand into tiny pieces. Why can't Spinda transfer out of Go? That doesn't even make any sense to me. Alright. Ooh, that hurt. Shadow flip time. We should be medium. Medium low. Medium low. Wait. Oh. That's not right. I don't think it has the roamer button. No, I'm just going back to my Ditto plan. I'm just going back to Dittos. Oh, wait. Yeah, Gen 4 and Gen 5 use chatbots. We can see chatot right there. I'm probably 1 second early, to be honest. By the way, gamers, there's 110 of you, which I super appreciate, but if you really want to have, if you're having a good time and enjoying the stream, please consider hitting that like button. It's a free way to help out the stream. The Eon Timer lags and break when using audio on Mac. Don't know why this is. I doubt that's true. The guy made it. Like, I believe Dylan Meadows, the person who makes Eon Timer, literally develops on a Mac. So I would be surprised if there was bugs that he didn't notice. To be honest. Yeah, we only have 35 likes now, but 111 viewers. Starting on my home living desk while watching this. Very nice, Speedweed. Speedweed. Your name can be said very quickly. It's fun. Alright. Don't like that. Nope, it's all wrong. It's all incorrect here. We're not getting it. The thing is, adjacent seed tool, I personally think adjacent seed tool doesn't matter. Actually, I've thought about this a little bit. Because you can't do anything about the timer 0. You know what I mean? Like, there's no fixing it. It's just the timer 0 fucks you, and then it's like, well, that's... In Black and White 2, maybe because there's more timer 0s in those games, I find. So you could try and pivot your profile to using a different timer 0 and do a different search. But, like, in this game, I'm either hitting C7F or... I don't know what my other timer 0 is. C7F or C7C or something. Dude, no, again, it's wrong. I'm wondering, I want to check. You know what? It's going to be paranoia, but I want to check RNG Reporter to make sure that the seed's actually producing the, like, that there's not, because I'm realizing now, like, chatouts could easily just be bugged in Pokefinder. I have RNG Reporter 10.3 open. Let's examine. Gen 5 PID RNG Wild Pokemon. Mid-high. There is also, I'm also noticing there is no roamer released option. Starts with mid-high, goes to low, goes to mid-low, goes to mid-low. Or Ditto would also be mid-low. Okay, yeah, it's fine. The Pokefinder is generating the correct results, at the very least. Although, actually, the PIDs are different, which is weird. Doesn't really matter. Clearly, the encounter slot's accurate. Is it me, or are you using Pokefinder? No, I'm using Pokefinder. This is correct. The journey to RNG Minute Base Suicune without a GameCube with the GameCube on Coliseum begins. Very nice. Good luck. I find Coliseum RNGs quite rewarding. You have a lot. I could check an adjacent seed tool to make sure that Pokefinder is doing that correctly. Yeah, there could be a lot of things. We're doing L, X, Y. We're doing okay. Medium. Low. See, this is wrong. So we're gonna investigate with the adjacent seed tool, unfortunately. We're in, what year are we in? 2015. It's all correct. I'm thinking I'm a second early, personally. Yeah, I am. That's what's happening. I'm 1 second early. I've actually found that I don't know if it's because I don't know if it's like the Gen 3 timing messing with my head, but I've found that I'm like consistently 1 second early. I'm gonna increase my target second by 1, see how that does me. This has happened to me the last couple of times I've done Gen 5 RNG. It could be Eon Timer, honestly. No, I've always used -9.5 calibration. Literally. You can go back. I've used the same DS for all of my tutorials. I've always used this calibration. I'm personally of the mind that it's Eon Timer. I'm like very used to my Gen 3 timing, where you have to be like very precise with it, and I think it's just I'm just skewing like early. This button combo hurts my hand, so let's hope I get the Ditto soon. Okay. It was like low into high, basically. I was 1 second late now. Fuck. Alright, well. Somehow I can't even get a second timing correct. Right, well, we're on track. I'll just go back to -6. I should just wait. What is the timer here? Hold on. Let's look at this. If this is 0, is this 5 and then this 10 and then this is 15? I should just watch for it to tick away from 5. That's what I'll do. Camera. My kitten's literally sleeping on my foot, by the way. Very cute, Semolina. Sleeping on my foot. Okay. That could be late, but I'm like kind of thinking that's it. Or maybe I wait for it to hit 5 and then hit A. Sorry, move my mouse away from my thing. Never done it before. Wish you luck. I wish you luck. You had no idea there were retail Gen 5 manips before the stream, only emu ones? Retail Gen 5 is like one of the easiest things. Oh my god, is that 1 second early again? Dude, there's no way. I was literally 1 second early again. What is happening? What's up, Gold Chopper? How you doing? And I was like mega late. Could that be a second late? I don't know how that was a second early. That should not be possible. We're just gonna try. We're gonna try raw dogging without a timer. You guys ready to see true skill? I already forgot if I said hi to you, Gold Chopper, but hello if I haven't. Gen 5 RNG is pretty easy. I'm screwing it up somehow, but Gen 5 is one of the easiest RNGs. Honestly, the only downside to Gen 5 is that it requires some amount of setup before like before you do an RNG minute. That has to be the correct timing, by the way. That literally has to be. That was perfect. That might be too high. Oh! I think this is it. I don't know if Roamer release is affecting this or not. The fairy? Well, that doesn't make any sense. This was not the seed at all. Brain damaged. That's what I am. Fairies in counter slot 0. I don't do Master Ball. Quick Ball's easy. Yeah, I see it, but I don't think this is it. I'd be pretty surprised, but I'm gonna go to the stat checker. This is only like 2 advances later. Could be this. Wait, is this quirky? I didn't check the nature. Oh, this is a female. This is sassy. Yeah. This is a different seed altogether. Do you need to hit generate again? No, you don't even need to hit generate again, by the way. Speed stat. Very good. So that's unhelpful. Actually, this seems like it's 1 second early, no? No. It's 26 wouldn't be. It wouldn't even be this one either. It couldn't be this one, and it couldn't be this one. Alright, what am I... I'm flatlining. We're gonna use the timer again and see what we get. I'm wondering if my L button's broken. That could be the case. It could easily be the case that my L button is broken. I've never failed the Gen 5 RNG manip so much in my entire life, to be honest with you. I wonder if it's better to just do it like this. If this is not potentially the seed, what I'll do is listen to a bunch of flips to see what's going on. Falafel acquired, we eating good. Dubbins? Okay, that's low. It's two lows. What? Two lows into a high? Eh? I must be doing something wrong. Double checking date and time now. We're in the copium stage. 8/25/2015. No, 8/28/2015, which is what I have. 1:12, because I have to be 1 minute early. Okay, I have no concept. No concept of what I'm doing incorrect at this point. I don't really even know what falafels are made out of, even though I enjoy them. I think it's chickpeas, maybe? I'm like 40% sure it's chickpeas. I'm pretty sure my L button works, for the record. That's like copium, me saying it's the L button. See, that's definitely 5. I'm definitely a second early, at least. I'm thinking with this timer. There's medium low. There's like medium high, kind of low, and then medium high again, right? Or at least high. This is high again. I don't think it's even this one, actually. I think I'm getting a little bit baited. Oh, Lord. I mean, I could try a -6.5 calibration, but... What I should do if this is a problem again, No, it's definitely not. I'm sticking with -9.5. I'm literally always -9.5 every single time. What I can do is I can check the IVs and like do like a lookup that way to see what's going on. I'll do an actual IV calc, see what's going on. I could change this to be PID. That's gonna be. Go ±2 seconds as well. I almost didn't hold the buttons. It's like medium, low, low, high, maybe. One more then, because I didn't feel like I was doing the buttons very good that time. We'll see. I've never had so much trouble with black and white RNG in my entire life. I might even switch seeds or something just to hope. These are all on the same seed, this Ditto. It's so funny. I just found one. Alright. X and Y. This is a difficult button combo. I can't deny it. And the hard part about shoutouts also is that the Gen 4 and the Gen 5 pitches do not sound the same. This could be it. Soul Rock. Am I one early? If this is quiet, I'm just one advance early. Level 55 Soul Rock is one advance early. I will have to Braille limit, I guess. Yeah, I was just one advance early. No, this is adamant. This is not it. What? The HP stats right. This is one no, this is it, I think. I think Pokefinder has the natures wrong, maybe. I think Pokefinder's PID column is not displaying right. I am pretty sure this is the Soul Rock. This is it. It's one early. I'm pretty sure it's this Soul Rock. And I was just one early. I just go one more advance. Where's my Eon? Thank you, Darksness. I'm pretty sure I should have just gone to the judge. That would have told me the stats. Don't give me the wrong time of 0. For the next Ditto, I will be using RNG Reporter because this is just too bad. There's just too many things wrong. Okay. This should be a Ditto. This is a Lunatone, I'm gonna freak. Yeah, Ditto, we got it. Okay, this should be it. It's a wrong level, actually. In fact, it is the very incorrect level. This is not it. I have the wrong seed. Yeah, this is the other timer 0. I hit C80. Ugh. C80's chat flips are very similar to... Yeah, they're lows, not medium lows. And it's high, not medium high. It's a little harder to tell, it's fine. Alright. It's crazy there's also a Ditto there. Alright. Pokefinder's wild function is not done yet. I was just using it today, sort of recklessly, hoping it would be fine, because it kind of mostly looks fine. But it turns out it was not fine. Petting my kitten with my foot because she's sleeping on it. Alright. At least we're getting to the bottom of it. No, that's wrong. Where's that high? Is that C7F1 second early? Yeah. Oh, we were a second early. We were a second early. Right, timer 0. I have never been horsed this much by black and white in my entire life. In terms of timer zeros and missing my second. I might put on music chat. Let's get some music going. Come on. Give me everything. Give it. Please. 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 That's high. Maybe. This is worth a try. That was kind of it, maybe? It's hard to tell. That could easily have been C80, though. 55, please. Ooh, this is it. I think this is it. But I'm fairly confident this is it. I actually should have switched, because now it can turn into this, and then, which will hurt my, I should have nicknamed it, actually. 134, that's not right, is it? Oh, no, it is. It is, okay. That's the right nature, too, actually. That means it probably would have been affected by Synchronize. This will be an egg RNG shortly. Hey, what the? I probably only need this one Ditto, to be honest. We could try testing our luck here. Yep, Zip. Killing it on the last few videos. Appreciate the content. I appreciate your viewership, Norris Jones. Thank you for the compliment too, because I've had a lot of negativity on my last couple of videos. So it's been like the e-reader video. I was surprised at how much negativity my most recent e-reader video garnished, because usually my e-reader videos are so popular, and I had multiple people who were like extremely negative about what I was trying to do in it, which was like really sad. It was like, oh man. It was like, I love the e-reader videos because they're just like, they always spurred positivity from the community rather than hate. And that video garnered a lot of like, people didn't like what I was doing, you know? All right, let's go into egg. And we're gonna do some testing. So we're gonna say this is all 1 because I don't want any of my stats to be this. Say this is this, this is this. Okay, what is the gender of this fungus? Female. Parent A, that's ability 0, I don't even know. Your bill, I'm not even going for, I'm gonna use visibility on the top. I don't really care about this. This female, Ditto, nature. Ditto's naive. What's the Amoongus? Awesome. Big species. Fungus. It's not. So that will do. Okay, we are gonna do. Oh, oops. We're gonna want this to be like. Egg should be a little bit easier because, you know. No. What does that mean? Oh, I see. All right, so we do have this. If I was to do this, can we get one, or what's up? Okay, easy peasy. Okay, so we're just gonna use this one Ditto, which is nice. But crazy, I love those videos. Were they complaining about? I had multiple people. I can let me pull them up. I save all the really bad ones in the comment hall of fame. Okay, so on my Pokemon Emerald just got better video, someone typed, "We already have the perfect emerald. It's called Emerald Sea Glass. We get that you want to be like Verlisify and whine about every aspect of Pokemon, but you don't gotta act like him, bud." And I said, how did I act like Verlisify or whine about anything in Emerald? I made it because I love Emerald. And he goes, "You cannot be this negative and not whine." And then I respond, I said, "Name one negative thing I said in the video about Emerald." And they go, "The title implies the original wasn't good." And then at that point, I pretty much just started trolling them because I was like, this person doesn't care. And then another person spam commented. First of all, they were comparing me to Verlisify in a video about the e-reader. That video had nothing to do with competitive play. I had another one where this person spammed me. They commented like 5 or 6 different times on the video, and they go, "The only good thing here is turning the random seed generator on. So soft resets are a good thing, but it's 20 years too late, and anything that's not seed 0 from Emerald will be counted as illegitimate, so it's pointless," which it's not true, by the way. That's a false statement they've made. They also commented, what else did they comment? They said, "This isn't fixing Emerald, it's changing it," which is blah. Very fan-made, fan-game ROM hack garbage type stuff. Because they don't want vanilla Emerald, but they want it fixed as they see fit, because according to them, the original is broken in some way. I mean, ROM hacks suck for this exact reason. It's a bastardization of Emerald. Talking about my latest e-card. And I go, "What is this? How is this a bastardization?" And they go, "You're injecting Game Shark codes without the Game Shark." You're changing Emerald from its intended version into your to your vision. Bastardization by definition. Yeah, so I don't really, they were really mad. This person. So I got spammed a bunch by this one specific individual. Just like getting really mad about the shit that I made. Okay. Oh wait, you know what the problem here is? I want shiny. Why does it just say 0? It's going really slow. Oh, we found one. Okay, cool. Ditto has to go in first, I guess. We can probably cancel because we have one, which is good. It's fungus. But Ditto, female. It's docile. Naive. Generate. Oh, it's one. Oh god, this is gonna be awful. It's literally one advance, by the way. Don't I go in advance early? Can I even listen to the chat out? Oh, we should maybe continue searching. We're gonna continue searching because getting this one's gonna be kind of annoying. We'll give this like 2 minutes, or we'll wait till I have an hour on the board, and then we'll stop it. Wow, the purest of Pokemon from Vanilla 2000. I mean, the thing is, I understand where the person is coming from in the sense that, like, what I care about, like, the reason I do the e-reader mods is because I love Vanilla Emerald. I love playing Pokemon Emerald's vanilla base version. I love playing it, and the thing I don't like about ROM hacks is that you lose the continuity. Pokemon is so fun because of the continuity that it has, right? I could take this Amoongus that I catch and I could trade it up into the most modern game right now. That, to me, that's awesome. That's a huge benefit of the series. And ROM hacks, they don't really let you do that with any degree of ease and any degree of certainty, because a lot of ROM hacks will make Pokemon that are not legal in the main series games. Like maybe the IVs are illegal, or maybe the Met locations are no longer legal and stuff like that. And of course they're cool for isolated purposes, but the reason I love them, or one of the things I love the most about the main series game, is transferring. And so ROM hacks don't have that feature, which is fine, right? ROM hacks are cool for individual we have plenty. So I think it's cool that they can be standalone and have interesting features that way. But yeah, I think it's fun to get some of those types of features without needing them. All right, we have, oh my gosh, R start and left. Woof, that's pretty brutal. I might just not do that because of how awful that is. I would rather do more advances than do anything remotely like that button combo. We'll just do start and left. We're gonna go this one. So what we gotta do now is get the bicycle going. A lot of people were mad about it. Actually, I had a really funny comment. I said something like, it's not my emerald. Like I said something like ROM hacks are cool and all those extra features are cool. But the thing that I don't like about the ROM hacks is, they're not my emerald, the one over there. And a person commented like, ugh, the way you said not my emerald was weird. And I was like, what are you talking about? And they were like, it like reeks of like a conservative saying like not my America. And I was like, You people, like, you need to get a life. Like, like, what are you like, yeah. Policing my speech in that way is not necessary. Policing language in that way is, like, too far, actually. It's super weird. Test? What's up, Sonny? It's like a weird way to police it, I think. They're gonna pull something if they keep reaching like that, yeah. It's very insane. You sound conservative. To tell them, I told them to pop on by my stream, see how conservative I am. Seconds. Your messages won't send. They send. I'm looking at them right now. What do we got here? 2025. $7.15. We're doing 6/28/28. Right. Much easier button combo on this time. Your work on Emerald is dope, super impressive. Well, thank you, I appreciate you. Them not wanting any fun changes sounds conservative. That is conservatism, that's true. Start and left. All right. I appreciate all the love everyone's giving me in chat. Obviously, my own stream is going to glaze me rather than, you know, being a bunch of haters, but I still appreciate it nonetheless, you know? And if you want to glaze me in a way that actually helps me out, besides inflating my ego, you could consider hitting the like button. There's 130 of you here, but only 58 likes. The more likes I have, the better it is for the algorithm, and it really helps out the stream. I'd appreciate it. Okay. Let's, see what we got here. Ooh. It's like 2 highs. It could be a little later, but... Suspect we're on the wrong timer 0. Alright. Luckily, this seems like a pretty good one to just be able to rip attempts. I believe Pretendo is implementing, is going to be implementing Gen 6 Battle soon. I think there's like beta for Pretendo. Like there are people who have access to Wonder Trades and trading right now, as far as I know. High again. 2 highs. Is that anywhere possible here? Could be these two. Oh yeah. Nope. Alright, we'll go one more time, and then I will check my thingy on this one if I'm not on the right. I'm not on the right thingy. Let me double check my date and time. I'm 7/15, 6/28/28, 2025. Yep. Oops. Do I ever try to predict the negative thoughts people might have about my work? I have thought about, like, in my team building videos, which are very prone to negativity, I have tried to get a jump on people being like, RNG this, or, you know, you're doing this is cheating, or you're doing this is wrong. Sometimes I try to get a jump on those. But otherwise, with the e-reader stuff, I am used to it being largely a positive thing that I've done, rather than something people don't like. It's 2 highs consecutive. It could be these 2. It's 3 consecutive highs. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, it doesn't let me paste the seed, which is really cool. That makes me enter the date. 2025, July 15th. Date. Zero 6 1 28 28. He presses start. Let's just do PID RNG generate, see what the chatouts are telling me. I think I hit this one. 3 medium highs, 4 medium highs in a row. I simply hit the wrong timer 0, unfortunately. Oh, my team building videos are like insanely toxic. They like black-pilled me on like YouTuber mental, basically. Like, I get it, dude. Like, those videos are very like, I get people from basically both spectrums. People who think that I'm like ultra flaming. Like, a lot of people think that like my videos when I make them are like either me really attacking the person who I made the video about. So like, I made a video on Wolf Glick's team from 2016 or whatever year it was. I had a lot of people thinking that was me flaming him, confirming that he genned and like really hated him and like was trying to attack him like Verlicify. And then I had a lot of other people who thought that I was trying to make that video specifically to defend him and say he's clear of all, you know, accusations or whatever. When the video, really, to be honest, it had nothing to do with Wolf. It was just a video about what making a team competitively was like at that time. So it wasn't about him. I'm making a video using his team. I wouldn't have had a video to make if he didn't win Worlds that year. It would have been someone else, right? It had nothing to do with him. I was 1 second early that time on the right timer 0. And so it's like, you know, those videos really, they genuinely like are very, very toxic. I'm not a big drama person. the videos are just about, I mean, luckily the people who I make the videos about, I think they mostly know that I don't mean them specifically any negativity. I say it in the videos a couple of times. Ray Rizzo has told me he's liked my videos. I know Ray Rizzo's seen my videos. He told me he likes them. And then Wolf has never said anything to me, but Marcus Statter, actually, I'm sorry, Marcus. I know you changed your last name. I don't remember what it is. Which is who was like Wolf Glick's team building partner. Also told me he liked the videos that I made. So I think they understand that I'm not making these videos to attack them. Okay, we're on seed, I think. Okay, wait. 144, okay. Yo, spam your chat out emoji. If you're a channel member, spam the chat out flips, baby. We got 2 of them for this reason. Yo, what up, Pretend Passing? What up, Colin? I think it's 144. Okay, so I usually stop one before. Yes, Switch 2's right here. I beat Violet on it for the video, and there will be much more playthroughs. I'll probably... CRT in the background, Smash player detected? Oh, yeah. I play on box, though, so... AKA nobody likes me. Switch 2 isn't in the title, is it? What? You type exclamation point Switch 2? Am I fucking drunk? No, it's not in the title. How'd you know that command? That was crazy. What the heck? I actually regret playing through Violet on the Switch 2 first. I should have played it on the Switch 1 first. Yeah, I mean, I didn't turn it all. But like, okay, my main... Yes, Nightbot still has it because I didn't go into Nightbot and delete the command. So it's like, but the thing is, like, people don't usually people don't type random commands. You know what I'm saying? Like, people type commands when they're in the title. I'm not poisoned, but I know it's gonna suck going back to it, Colin. You know what I mean? Yeah, I transferred all of my Switch 1 saves to the Switch 2. Well, actually, the interesting thing is Pokemon... Pokemon is the only one that transfers the saves and then deletes them. So, like, I have Metroid Dread on my Switch 2 and my Switch 1, and the Switch 1 and Switch 2 both has my Metroid Dread save. But if I start playing them independently, the save files will become out of sync with each other. Pokemon doesn't let you do that, and it's presumably because they don't want cloning to happen, right? But yeah. I fucking love Crawdaunt. Crawdaunt is one of the best singles Trick Room Pokemon. So if you're like a Smogon enjoyer, if you're a Smogon enjoyer, Crawdaunt, one of the best Trick Room sweepers. My guy's goated. So is it was Ursa Ring and now Ursa Luna, a very good Trick Room sweeper as well. I don't think you can move them back to the Switch 1. I playing on emulator? Nope. DS capture card. I never play on emulator, basically. I think the coolest part about RNG manipulation is that it's just doable on your... All you need to successfully RNG manip is the game and the cartridge. Like, there are people who have... Like, this is going to sound... There are people who have done my RNG manips, or RNG manips that I've done in videos, like my starter RNG, by just following the timers in the videos without downloading any programs, which is an insane thing to say. You jolly? Oh, you're timid. What? Oh, I hit this. I was I was 2 advances late. Well, I don't want this one. Wait. Oh, I didn't... Hold on, wait. Maybe it's fine. I didn't put the stats right. It might be chill. It's technically chill if I cap it, but I kind of don't want to. That's really funny that there's 2 like this. So I stopped here, and I hit here. We're gonna try again. It's just, there just happens to be 2 shinies consecutive. It's 28, right? There's only one... I think there's only one NPC that can mess with you, by the way, over there. The special attack was not perfect. Minus 545 sounds correct for a 3DS, by the way, Derek. 3DS has much more lag on the timer, in my experience. Two highs. Be these 2. Just 3 highs. We're on the 0 surely. Wrong timer 0. I'm getting fucking C80'd. I like... Damn, I'm getting timer 0 horsed. What up, Nigel? How you doing? By the way, gamers, if you're enjoying watching me do some Gen 5 RNG manipulation, consider hitting that like button. It's a free way to help me out, help the stream out, let YouTube know that you're enjoying me. And if you want to help me out for not free, please consider becoming a channel member. It's only $1.99 a month. It's 1/3 the price of a Twitch sub, and you get access to my videos early. You get access to behind the scenes content. You get access to a bunch of member emoji. You get access to a members only section of my Discord, etc. Probably more I'm forgetting. So not only is it cheaper than a Twitch sub, but more of the revenue goes to me rather than to the giant corporation who I do contract work for. It's 2 highs. It could be this. Wrong time, Jürgen. What's the last game that you can RNG manip most things in? What's up, Jester Dev? How you doing? No, well, it depends on what you mean by most things. It depends on what you, yeah, it really depends on what you mean by most things. In BDSP, you can manip, I think, literally everything. I don't know if there's any crypto things in BDSP. If you're asking static and wild, you can RNG manip most Pokemon in Sword and Shield, to be honest with you. You can't RNG manip eggs or the very few static encounters that there are in that game. But the thing is, most Pokemon in Sword and Shield can be obtained through raids. And wild encounters, which are manipable. The only static encounters in, like, Sword and Shield even are, like, there's, like, 6 of them or something. There's a low number. So it's really not a lot of Pokemon. Highest. Wow, I think I'm really getting timer zeroed again. You can also RNG manip a lot of things in Legends Arceus, to be honest. Legends Arceus doesn't have eggs, and you can't do the statics, but yeah. No, it depends on the gen. A lot of manips were known while the game came out. Oh, I think we're on. Oh, no, I don't think so. Damn, dude, we're getting horsed. I've done some streams of Legends Arceus. I've never done a video or anything on it. The streams for Legends Arceus always do really bad, so I just, like, haven't streamed it again. Why do some people think that RNG manipulation is cheating because you're using out-of-game software? Yes, Kyle. I would argue the reason people... Are both cats here? I would argue the reason that people think that RNG manipulation is cheating is because they're, like, pretty much... They don't understand it. Item printer manip, piss easy, Colin. It's literally a 1-second timing window, which is 60 times easier than a Gen 3 manip for, like, a starter Pokemon, and those are also pretty easy. What up, Anonymous? How you doing? So, like, Gen 5, for example, was manipable as it came out. I got into RNG manipulation in Gen 5 while Gen 5 was current. Okay, it's like a medium low or low. have no idea where I am. All right, we're gonna blast this because I truly got lost onto where I was there. I have done that a long time ago, actually, but it was before I was really making, like, good edited videos. And it didn't really... I did, like, an easiest... I did a best... I think I did a best beginner RNG manip in every gen. And I think it was gen 3, 4, 5, and 7, maybe. I might do it after, I find that doing, like, newer experimental videos like that is new to me, that new to my style. I find that they have the best success after I release bigger videos. So what I'll do is I'll release the team building video for Worlds this year, and then I will, probably... a week later, make another video, maybe top 10 or some other random thing that I wanted to do for a little while, and that'll just kind of artificially inflate it. But yeah, a lot of people think RNG manips are cheating because you're using... In the rules where it says illegally manipulated Pokemon, people read, like, the words external software, external hardware, and they, like, have, like, a meltdown, like their brain stops functioning, not understanding what they... not reading the rest of the rules, basically, or words. That's, like, medium? It's, like, medium high, right? I have no idea where I am. I'm either getting the wrong second consistently, or I'm really fucking up. That's what I'm saying, Ruptat, is using Pokefinder and RNG Reporter and other RNG manipulation tools. To me, it's literally no difference than using an IV calculator, than using an IV calculator, or than using Showdown, or using a damage calculator. This is just something people like people didn't figure out the damage formula of the game by experimenting with it, right? They fucking data mined it, just like any, like, if you use Cerebi, you're using data mined info, you know? It's like 2 highs in a row. It's like 4 highs in a row. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm just getting... I'm literally just hitting timer 0 C80 repeatedly. I don't know what I can do about it. I don't know if there's anything I can do about it. Well, you know what's funny is I don't actually think that, I don't know that using glitches is against VGC's rules. I haven't read all of them in a long time, but to my knowledge, I don't think any glitches. I don't think using glitches to get items is against the rules in VGC. I'm gonna check my kitten. Are you good, girl? You've been sleeping for a very long time. I want to make sure you're okay. Because the last time you slept a very long time, so I had Semolina. She's a very floppy girl. The last time you slept a very long time, you had a fever. Big stretch, mama. I am getting so fucked by the timer 0 here. I missed the button. I hope my friendship isn't maxed with her. We've only had her for 4 months. Or if my friendship is maxed with her, then damn, she's loved us for 4 months. It's not that they're difficult, it's that there's just like a luck factor in them. Right? What timer 0 you get, which partially determines what your initial seed is. Just that's it. Like it's just luck whether or not you can hit your seed, basically. Usually black and white 1 are significantly more consistent in this than this. So I don't really know. How useful do you think RNG manips will be for Pokemon champions? Interesting question. I think in an ideal world, you never need to trade in Pokemon to champions as like a rental system or whatever. For, like, I don't think you have, in an ideal world, you never need to do it. However, I do think there's a world where they fuck it up and they make VP so annoying to get that people are trading in genned Pokemon or RNG manipped Pokemon rather than using the built-in system. Why is it, dude? I am getting so fucked here. I do not know what to do about repeatedly getting C80. I think there's still merit while bank is around because I enjoy RNG. No, you can do it for fun. But I'm saying that there is legit a world where you just get fucked over. Like VP is so... There's just a world where VP is so annoying to get that it would be easier to catch a Pokemon in Violet and bottle cap it and stuff and then send it in rather than spend VP on it. Like, I think there's legit a world where that's the case. You know? Oh my god, finally! Get your chat emotes out. I heard a donation. Yo, Rupdat, welcome to Happy Knee. I appreciate you. Everybody show Rupdat some Blisy love if you have access to it, which you would if you were a channel member, like Rupdat now is. I don't even know who is the randomly moving NPC. Oh, it's you. Okay. I didn't even know who it was. It really sucks you can't unload her. I wonder if you could by talking to the... No, because the screen isn't moved anymore to the left or right. What would they bot champions for? If this is a jolly, non-shiny, that will be depressing. Because that means it's going to be, like, kind of lucky whether or not that I get it. This is Pokefinder, yeah. I believe Gen 5 Eggs is officially supported in the latest release of Pokefinder. But I'm using the nightly build, which has a different skin, like dark skin. My mom sent me a video of a dog. I love hatching eggs in this game. I don't know what it is about Sky Arrow Bridge, but I just like hatching them. Gen 5 music is goated. Very true. It is shiny. I would be surprised if this isn't the naive one. What? I am being scammed. How did that... That NPC, I stopped 2 advances before. That means I stopped here. That means the NPC advanced 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my lord. That's fine. We can keep it. It's not actually that big of a deal. We can keep it. We can just we'll just bottle cap it. It's not a huge deal. It just sucks. All right, later, Colin. Luckily, it doesn't really matter that much, so we can just accept our life and move on. I got timer 0 fucked too much to want to try it again. I wonder if there's one here that just has the stats that I want. Woo, we'll ignore that. Okay. Yeah, I think most of the megas are going to be in champions. I expect the way that champions is going to work is that they will slowly add new Pokemon, and that'll be their version of like League of Legends seasons where they do big patches and stuff. You know what I'm saying? L and B isn't so bad. Might as well just go with this one, right? $112 is also not even a lot of advances, so... Yeah, if I wasn't getting fucked by the timer 0 so bad, I wouldn't have an issue, but I am, so I do. We'll just go with this one. This is not even a big deal at all. Alright. $114, 2025, and a 554.15. Okay. 554. Minutes before target 1. Why, Eon Timer? Ugh. All right. Hopefully this one goes a little bit quicker. My mom sent me a video of her cat. L. Then we'll do B and A at the same time. Amanda and I take selfies when we are doing something fun together. Like when we went up north in Michigan, we took a bunch of selfies there. Okay, wait. Low. Not it. I have no strong opinions about Mega Dragonite. Yeah, it's okay. I honestly, my real issue with Mega Dragonite is it's just a bit, how do I say? It, like, hasn't changed very much, in my opinion. Mega Dragonite looks kind of similar to regular Dragonite, right? Like, when you compare it to regular Dragonite, I don't know how different it looks. I think the design's fine. It's almost like it's just a bit reserved, right? It's like a bit of a reserved take on a design for a Mega. I feel like Megas I want to be over the top and crazy, right? Like, feels like Mega Dragonite is not like that. Aerial 8 Extreme Speed would be broken. I think it is not going to have Aerial 8. A lot of people think it's going to be supportive, but it's kind of hard to tell. Because all we have is descriptions, right? We have descriptions where it says Mega Dragonite loves its friends. But then we also have descriptions where it says it's like, Mega Dragonite will go nuts. I don't know if they confirm type. I'd be surprised if its type changed. Alright, we're on seed. Shout out spam if you have it. Alright. Hopefully we can get this one in one rip. That'd be nice. Feels like it's gonna get multi-scale or, you know, I definitely, I'll tell you what, I'm not a huge fan of Megas that do not change. I think not changing type is okay, but I think if you don't change, if you don't change both type, or if you don't change type or ability, it's a bit pointless. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, Mega Scizor is like a uninspired Mega, is what I'm trying to say. Mega Scizor is the exact same as a regular Scizor, but it has a bigger stat spread. And I think that's like a lame way to design a Mega. In fact, a Mega that gets a lot of heat, Mega Garchomp, I think is a more interesting way to do a Mega Pokemon. Because if you look at Mega Garchomp is kind of worse in a lot of ways. It's slower. And really, I think, if I remember correctly, it doesn't actually do much more damage. It either doesn't do more damage, or it literally doesn't do more damage than Life Orb Garchomp unless it's using Sand Force. But I think that's kind of the better way to try it, right? Mega Garchomp is more interesting, or if you're using special attacks, it's stronger. And so I actually really like Mega Garchomp because it's a Pokemon that you do not ever Mega Evolve unless you're using it in a very specific niche circumstance where it is better. And it's like, ideally, Megas are generally more powerful, maybe, rather than alternate versions, right? Like, Mega Garchomp is almost not a more powerful version of Garchomp, but it is like an alternate version of Garchomp. That is more powerful in niche scenarios. But I think that's an interesting way to do it, right? Mega Scizor should either have literally been like Cleavor, where it is a fully different typing and has a different stat spread, or it should have been like Mega Garchomp, where it's like randomly a special attacker or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Can we get a purple guy? Ugh, the NPC is screwing me. This should be calm or quirky, probably. Too late. I'll try going one early. It's alright. The NPCs were really screwing me, I'll tell you that. They do Mega Greninja. I'm actually a bit sad, Wobbuffet, that they removed Mega Greninja, or they moved... I'm sad they removed Ashgren. Like, what the heck? It felt so short-sighted for them to remove Ash Greninja in the way that they did. Like, I think they removed Ashgren because they were like, we don't really have plans for Megas. Or like, they thought that Mega... like, Ashgren was too like Megas and they didn't want to include it. Like, it's so weird. Like, I actually would be surprised if Ashgren doesn't come back, to be honest with you. I don't think there's gonna be Mega Greninja, do you? If there is Mega Greninja... there is Mega Greninja, why the heck did they remove Ashgren? Is it just gonna be Ashgren? Ashgren would be a lot worse if it's a Mega, to be fair. Ashgren would be a lot worse than its Mega. It also, I don't think Ashgren being the Mega would necessarily make sense. Because it looks like Ash from the anime. delete your... we're not talking about leaks, dog. I think it's pretty obvious, like, it's, you know, maybe I'm wrong about the etiquette here, but, like, unless a place explicitly offers itself as leak-friendly, you should assume that it is not friendly to leaks. Like, most people don't want to know about leaks. Like, a lot of people are, like, media blackout people. They don't even watch trailers. So, like, I think if you get mad about someone discussing a trailer, I think that's on you. But I think it's totally reasonable to assume people aren't interested in knowing leaks. Because leaks can cause, like... Because leaks are, like, wildly speculative. Oh, very nice rebel Pokemon. What Pokemon would I like to see get a Mega the most? Dude, I'm getting Timer Zero horsed here. You know, it's interesting because a lot of people would just assume my favorite. But the thing is, like, I would get nervous about my favorite getting a Mega because it might not be the things that I like about the Mega. Right? Like, my favorite Pokemon is FRLG. Maybe I don't like Mega FRLG. You know what I mean? Like, or maybe it doesn't keep aspects that I like about regular FRLG. And, like, I'm not a huge fan of Hisui and Lilligant when Lilligant is one of my favorite Pokemon. I think I would want a Mega for a Pokemon that I like a little bit, but I think doesn't have, like, full potential. I definitely don't like already good Pokemon getting Megas. Like, and I know Salamence isn't that good anymore, but, like, I don't think Garchomp needed a Mega. I don't think Tyranitar needed a Mega. I think a lot of these Pokemon don't need Megas. You don't need to Mega fan favorites. That's kind of the point of Megas, in my opinion, shouldn't be to go for fan favorites. Ladian could be fun. A buff boxer Ladian. Who is a Pokemon that I would want to have a Mega? I don't know, because I think sometimes... Garchomp Mega was worse than regular Garchomp, but for, like, weird reasons. Mega Garchomp is definitely a usable Pokemon. I think I'm on Seed. I'm gonna stop at 110. Mega unknown with schooling. That's interesting. Man, who would I want to have a mega, huh? I would almost like a pivot mega. Something like... I don't remember if there's any mega that does what I'm about to suggest specifically, but... Take a Pokemon look like Clefable. I actually adore Clefable. I've loved Clefable since before Clefable was good. Even in Gen 4, Clefable was one of my favorite Pokemon before it became, like, actually good in Gen 4. I think it could be fun to do a Mega Clefable that reverts it back to a normal type. So Clefable stops being a fairy type. It's just pure normal on Mega. And then also, instead of being like a kind of defensive Pokemon, it's fully offensive. Like right now, Clefable, if you want to look in even Smogon or in VGC, it's like defensive, right? Regular Clefable, it's not even as good as Clefairy, to be honest, but it's like a redirector that is pretty bulky and has power. Imagine going full normal type, and it's pure offensive. It's like speed and physical attack. It's like buff, and it punches. You do something insane, like unhinged like that. I think that'd be fun. No, Clefable doesn't have... I don't know if any Mega fully changes types, because they lose one type and gain like... Aggron loses rock type. Clefable is not fairy normal. Clefable is only fairy. I think that's a really cool ability idea, Heath. An ability where moves that have recharge just don't have recharge anymore. I think that could be a really cool ability. You know, I know Pokemon lose or gain a type. I'm talking about full type change. Altaria is dragon flying and it becomes dragon fairy. What I am suggesting is Clefable goes from fairy to just normal, not normal fairy. Where it retains none of its original typing. That's what I'm suggesting. What up, Fire Goes? How you doing? Do you mind me asking where you got that custom green DS in one of your vids for? I'm looking for a decent seller. I bought the shell on eBay and then I made it myself. I just Googled green DS shell and I picked one out on eBay for like $15 or something. Collusions, welcome to Happiny. I appreciate you. Everybody show some Blissy love to Collusions. Oh my gosh. This one's gonna be impish or something, isn't it? There's one late. I mean, I guess I will go to 109. That seems excessive, but okay, here we go. No, this is just the, oh, I'm flatlining Jeff. I've never been fucked by Gen 5 RNG so much in my entire life. I'm using the nightly build, which has a different, dark theme, and it pisses me off so bad. Because when we inevitably do Gen 4 or Gen, you know, whatever, all the pictures are gonna have to change because he doesn't have the old fucking dark theme. I'm pissed, bro. What the hell? Why is it different? I was thinking about just making the Gen 4 guides using this nightly build to just get ahead of what it's going to look like when he releases it. Because I just don't want to handle it. And Webfinder actually also only looks like that because it's also using the nightly build. We just desaturate the blue. Well, luckily, there's no Pokefinder on the website currently, actually, Jeff. Right? Gen 3 doesn't use Pokefinder anymore. And neither does, oh, fuck. Gen 3 doesn't use Pokefinder, and neither does, Gen 6, which are the ones that have guides, currently. Thanks for the donation. Okay. Spam your shoutouts, boys. Use your blisy. I have to go 3 early. No, we're talking, Gen 3 uses, 10 lines, Lincoln's web tool. You mean the NPC isn't going to turn this time? I'm going to freak the hell out if it doesn't turn. But it was consistent on the previous two, so I don't know. Yeah, no, if I'm early this time, it'll be like too early. Because what I was I was on... I aimed 1 early on... You always go 1 early on eggs. So I'm aiming for 112, I stopped on 111. I hatched it. It was quirky, which was too late. So then I went to 110, I hatched it, and it was calm, which is too late. So now I'm on 109. So hopefully it's exactly on it, but if it's not, I'm gonna fucking tweak. By the way, gamers, if you're interested in seeing some Gen 6 RNG, we only need 3 more channel members to make that happen this week. And I will continue my quest to get a 5-hour 6IV Deoxys from Omega Ruby, which has been one of the most horrible, inconsistent piece of garbage RNGs I've ever done. So if you want to torment me, consider becoming a channel member. It's only $1.99 a month, which is 1/3 the price of a Twitch sub, and more money goes to me rather than the corporation than on Twitch, right? Twitch does 50-50 splits with everybody. YouTube gives me 70-30. How much longer am I streaming? I'll probably stop when Amanda gets home in 10 minutes. Honestly, if I don't get the Amoongus this try, I will go again. I'll probably go until 3. You can come over if you want to play Mario Kart with us. Amanda's probably going to want to shower, so I would say if you want to come over by 3:30, that's cool. I'll double check with Amanda when she gets home that it's cool. I'm sure she'll be fine with you coming over, by the way, but I will double check that she's okay with it. And then I'll let you know. Oh, you get to meet Tebow if you come over. Tebow! Ditto, where are you? Yo, Heath, welcome to Happy Knee. Thank you so much. I'll see if I can find Bittu. He's probably on the bed. Dude, I fucking love Sky Arrow Bridge theme. Yeah, we only have him until Friday now, so he'll be gone Friday. $2 to torture Blisy. What a deal. Thank you, Heath. You've been doing a little better the last couple of days, right, Jeff? From what you told me? Please be shiny. Please be shiny. Please. Please. I don't want to do this anymore. Gen 5, you're ruining my opinion of you. Thank God. Damn it. All right, let me check the stats and then we'll be good to go. Just had to tell the game it was the last one. The amount of last one RNG manips I get are pretty good. Are pretty high, I would say. HP, defense, special attack, special defense. Good. All right, perfect. Alrighty. Oops, we are done. Woo! All right, thank you all for watching today. I super appreciate you. We didn't hit the member goal, so we're probably not doing Deoxys tomorrow, but I'll figure something else out. Maybe I'll just go for the... I have an idea for this, so we'll see, but... Alright, yeah, thank you all for watching. I appreciate everybody who became a member today. You guys are my goats. And I will see you for another stream tomorrow. Bye.